All Healing Time, I think, is a very positive song. I know that's probably an obvious thing to say with a title like that, but coming out of that particular period, it was the antidote really to a lot of the darkness and a lot of the hard messages and the tough messages that I was provoking myself into writing in lots of ways. But I am naturally a very optimistic person. That's my internal clock. That's my internal position. And I've never been able to change that. And so even in my darkest periods, which I would say creatively, the making of this record was, I still felt I needed to bring some light to the shade. So it's talking about the fact that things won't always be the same. It will be, you have to work through situations and to find your way out the other end of them. And so it's optimism, and again, what's interesting to me when I look at the words and when I look at and examine these songs, it's definitely me looking at myself, even though they're based in the third person and all the rest of it. I'm pointing the finger at myself and sort of talking to myself. And I only really realised this in recent years. I think I thought a lot of it was me talking to other people, or shouting at the band members of Little Angels or something. But I think really, in truth, it was me figuring out myself. Because the one thing I think people don't really understand about being in a band is that you are you're a group. It's called a group for a very specific reason. And a band, a band of brothers, because you're all helping to support each other. You lean on each other, even though you don't know that you are. You always know that, that person over there is really great at organising things, and that person's the life and soul of the party, and, that person is the deep musician, and you occupy a position. And so I think when the rug was pulled from under my feet and those relationships broke up in all kinds of different, very difficult ways, that was the heartbreak of it, really. It was like sort of losing somebody or losing a group of people. But I knew that, in time, it would be okay. And I had a very strong relationship, and still do, with my wife. And she helped me get through it. And so I could always lean on that. But it's still not the same as being in a band. Bands are kind of quite unique in their relationships. But ultimately, it is an optimistic song.
Satisfied.